Hello everyone, welcome to this webinar. Today we're going to learn how to connect your CRM to job boards, so you'll be able to be notified when a company is publishing a job offer on whatever job. Like a company is publishing a job for a data engineering position, for example, and then you'll be able to contact the responsible for this hire right away. So it could be like really useful if you are in recruiting, or it could be a signal for sales, like if a company is recruiting, is growing, could be a signal for sales as well. And today we are with Alexandre, who is the founder of Lonescale.com, who is going to show you how to do this process thanks to his tool. Welcome, Alexandre.
Thank you. Welcome to everyone. So, as said, Jean-Baptiste, thank you to invite us. Lonescale is a platform we can help companies to boost their sales. And today we will talk about finding buying signal to get qualified lead directly in the CRM by Lonescale or any other way than can suit you. The main idea is sales on Go team today can be very effective if the targeted leads are currently having the problem you are solving. Because if you contact leads with no problem or not at a good time, you will do this for nothing for now and go maybe after no not know exactly where it's going. So the main question is when on how detects when is a good timing to engage a lead, and which with context can I provide to go outreach. Outreach by cold emailing, cold calling, cold LinkedIn, as you wish, to catch the lead attention. As you can know, I guess there is mainly two usage nowadays. The most common one is I am selling a product to sales team. So I would like to contact all the head of sales that I can find on LinkedIn. Imagine in France, by example, and there is 10,000 of them. So I will scrap the 10,000 head of sales on LinkedIn. I will go on the file, make some cleaning, thanks to Evaboot, to other solution,
Of course.
cut the noise, cut the people I already know, and after when maybe I have 9,000 of them or 6,000 of them, I will engage them with outreach strategy. This is good. A lot of people do it nowadays. It's very popular. The thing, what we see in Lonescale with this method that we used to sometimes is like, I don't know the name in English, but in French we say un entonnoir. So you would like to pull
You mean a funnel? The funnel.
funnel, thank you.
Yeah, funnel.
So you would like to put you put a lot of leads at the same time in the machine, and you will see what image is if 1 or 50 per month or something like this, or which one of the one we merge will be qualified. So it's a lot of work to get some qualified leads per month on this lead. Are they qualified or have they buying signal, because it's maybe not even the good time to speak with them. So the second solution that we see more from some month is trying to detect some buying signal on internet. So maybe fundraising, if I am targeting startup, maybe job offer or wiring, if I'm targeting different kind of companies, maybe other buying signals that I can get on the web and use them to target my leads at the right time with the right context, because it can give me the signal time, but also some context to engage my leads. Use this to improve my my goals and my results. So
There is a
and a lot of time. Yes.
first question from Max, who is asking from which job boards Lonescale extract the job posts.
It's a good
So,
question. Mainly, we nowadays I can tell you which job board you extract job post, but to have a good idea, we have 99% of job open of internet coming from job board or coming directly for the company website. So
can I ask you why you have to keep it a secret? Like to not be like to stay undercover with the job boards, like to make your solution safe? Like,
yes, it's
yeah.
part of this, it's part of RGPD, it's part of a lot of things. So we
Okay.
prefer not go on this subject and tell which name we are going to or which name we are not going to. But mainly nowadays we have 95, 98% of the job that are available on the web directly from the company website or directly from some job board. The main thing to know, by the way, in this subject is we are well-timed. So there is some solution that you can find today working as Lonescale with database. They enrich, and maybe they will enrich every month and allow you to find something in the database. In Lonescale, we are well-timed. So if you make a flow to find some buying signal job offer, it will go after, and we have the result that we can find after you make your flow in the next minute or next hour, depending on how big it is.
Okay, so you can the main, and because the title of the webinar was job boards, but like you said, you can like detect other buying signal as well, like fundraising. What are the other types of events like you are
No,
detecting on
for fundraising, we are not detecting them. The best one for this is Crunchbase, and we will
Okay.
go on this subject because Crunchbase is way better for this than us.
Okay.
But I will give one example. For Lonescale of fundraising, we announce it maybe several weeks after, but we hire the people several weeks before. So if you want to detect a fundraising, you can go on the news on whatever you need. You will have the news after. If you go on the job offer, we'll know before everyone because the company will start to hire before closing its fundraising.
Okay, so you mean that when the news is in the press, it's already too late?
Yeah.
Like you get to detect other signals before that? Okay.
Yes.
That
Mainly we are
interesting.
doing things for a long time, and the thing we see is a lot of people saying, okay, job offer is only for recruiting firm, hiring firm, headhunter firm, and something like this. But a lot of big startup, big companies using them to find buying signal or find more leads. Spendesk was one of the first one. Agicap is using them very well. A lot of on bigger company using Hadoop, it is using IBM, or something like this, because it's very interesting with the signals that you can get and detect before the news is published. By example, if you are hiring a new CRM manager or director of data, you know the post will fulfill maybe in 3 months. From the day from 3 months to 6 months, you know maybe the CRM will change, and you have more than 50% chance of it will change. If it's already Salesforce and it's a big company, okay, no, it will not change. But if there's HubSpot and it's a medium company, you have more than 50% chance they are going to Salesforce. And you have a lot of cases like this. By example, if you are finance and you are providing financial tools to company, if they are doing financial director or something like this, you know, between 4 to 6 months from now, they will have some changement in the software they use, in the process and everything like this. So you know that you have buying signal.
Okay. That's really interesting. And do you know the repartition in your clients, like percentage between like recruiters and companies that are using the software only for buying intents? Because like you said, I think like yeah, if you when a company raise fund, like 1 week after they receive like so many cold emails.
Yeah.
So if you can be like just before the wave and sending cold emails before everyone else, that could be very great.
Yeah. A lot of companies do it nowadays. Maybe sometimes you do a thing with other tool to make your grow machine yourself and try to do it. I guess with Lonescale it's either simple and take less time, but everyone can do whatever they want. And for now, we have maybe 60% of software company and 40% of headhunter company working with us.
Okay. Okay. Draj is asking, is there a trial available? He wants to see the tool, I guess. And what's the pricing after trials? The real question.
Yeah, very, very direct.
Yeah.
We will do a small demo after, so you can see the platform. For you to know, nowadays there is no platform that we know we do this. A lot of them using database or use doing this, but with API only. Until now, we were doing with it with API only, and we launch a new platform to do this week. So I will let you be a little bit indulgent because every day we improve it. But why not the platform can be a little bit brute sometimes. And for the price, it's a very good question. Our first offer beginning at $100 per month.
Okay.
And
And
after
what
it depends of how
and
many you want.
your pricing relies on credits, on number of leads per month,
Our model
on
is
what it
very
is based.
simple. It's based on three criteria. The first one is how many workflow will you make? I will show you after what is a workflow. The second one will be how many query will we make. So for us, a query is a job offer you catch. From a job offer, after if you can catch maybe 1,000 job offer, unique job offer. If there is duplicate inside, we will not take credit from the duplicates. For us, it's only unique that cost you something. And for the unique one, we can detect for you maybe 1,000 job offer matching your criteria, but for this one, maybe only 15 will make you ECP. So if you put your ECP in the workflow, you will have only 15 qualified lead from 1,000. But it will cost you 1,000 queries because we are providing the way to catch it on when to filter it as Evaboot do it on LinkedIn. The idea is not give you 100 or 1,000 on job offer on it's not fitting your recipe or something like this. It's to help you to clean this data and use only the one suiting to you.
Okay, Anthony is asking, do you use other database than SalesNav for the French market?
We don't use SalesNav.
Okay.
For company, we providing a lot of data coming from social network, LinkedIn as well, but only from the engine, search engine. We don't go on SalesNav and something like this. We don't connect on LinkedIn. We will give you some information about the tools using by a company. As can do it build with. We have the same result, and we go deeper because we analyze the tool in the job offer, and we are able to tell you, okay, this company use Salesforce because in job offer of sales, they use Salesforce. This company use Miro or Notion because we detect it in the job offer. So we give this information to on some kind of information like this on the information about the job offer, the buying signal, of course.
Okay.
But everything is coming from search engine and it's open web on totally RGPD compliance because it's in a welltimed database. it's public.
Okay, clear. And do you give some decision makers to inside the file, or are you like identifying the companies and then we got to find the decision maker inside it, or do you give some hints on who is the best person to contact? Like I don't know, maybe for recruiters like head of talent for this company in particular, or do the people here need to like use another tool? Connect this CRM to another tool to find the decision maker, because this is the next step after identifying the companies, is identify
So
the decision
yes,
maker, I guess.
it's true. Right now, Jean-Baptiste will show you after how you can use Evaboot on SalesNav to find the good contacts from Lonescale buying signals. In some weeks, normally before end of February, we will be able to provide you the interlocutor that suits for you. By example, if you are targeting company hiring tech guy, data engineer, you would like to have a CTO or people or the same job title at the same level, we will give you 4 or 5 example of this company, people like this, with email if we can find. And for the email, before you ask a question, it's very simple. We call job contacts.
Okay, cool. So soon there will be the decision makers or the right person to contact, and then the contact detail
you
as
will
well.
be able to choose on the workflow if you want the decision maker, and if you want it, which kind of decision maker at which level you want, because sometimes you want C-level, sometimes you want just head, sometimes you want lead, and sometimes you want ops people. So you will choose between this criteria on which department is working on. It is working in marketing, in sales, in finance. And so Lonescale, we match for you. Okay, if it's C-level in sales, it's head of sales, VP sales, and all the titles, and can find for this. We have some algorithm for this on all the title already.
Okay, so can't wait to see this, because if you give like the right company at the right timing with the right people with the contact details, so obviously this is really, really, really good value for everyone here. Simi got a question. As a job board company with a specific segment target market, is it possible to use Lonescale to extract data on companies offering job offers unique to our market? Maybe you can read the question yourself in the chat, because it's a little bit long.
As a job board company with a specific segment market, it's possible to use the company offering job offer unique to your market. Depend of what is your market, but when I will show you and you can set a workflow, Simi, you will see that I guess the answer is yes to a question, but not sure to understand really your question. So if it's not clear after we set up a workflow together, just tell me and I will precise. And just to be sure to answer good to Anthony, right now we are doing French markets, and we are adding in the next week USA, Italy, Spain, UK, and Dutchland. And if you have any other countries that you want to add for us, it's very simple. The only thing we have to prepare is we allow you to fetch job offer by a country or by the state of the country. And so for the state, we have to norm it. A data engineer has to norm it to be sure that it will give results with a lot of fiability. So it's the only thing we have to do. So sometimes we pray some country, but if needed, we can process as well.
Okay, so there is another question from Raj. What CRMs does Lonescale have integration with?
The answer is all of them, because we cheat. Now, for now, we have webhook integration, so you are able to put a webhook URL, and so if you have Zapier, Integromat, and Written, or which solution, automation solution as you wish, you are able to make a flow with your CRM and to match a good field with it. So if you use Zapier, it supports maybe, I don't know how many CRM, but almost all of them. And for native integration, we are working on this. And normally, the first one will be HubSpot. this month. Next month, we will go for Salesforce. And after, we will go for Pipedrive with native integration.
Raj is asking how about Google Sheet. So I think you meant like get the results of the workflow directly inside the Google Sheet, maybe to connect the Google Sheet to Zapier.
You have a webhook. So if you put a webhook in Lonescale, on after you can put an Airtable if you want, a Notion as you wish. Will give you fill at a good format, so you can do whatever you want. If you want the results in Excel or CSV, you can download it directly from Lonescale.
Okay. Max is asking, today you cannot extract job offer data from all the countries, only few ones, if I understood correctly.
We are able to do it for all the countries, but the result can be messy, because if we don't know the name of the country and the name of the state of the country and you select it, we'll have different weird results. So for now, we prefer allow some country each day or each week. And if you have a country you need as I don't know, maybe Finland, and you wish go to Finland, just ask it, and for us it's very quick to allow Finland to
so
go
people
in.
have to ask for countries in the chat, like please add
yes
Spain.
Your product manager
Okay,
will love
cool.
this. And
Okay.
after we add the main country, each week we're adding maybe 2-3 country, but if you are others that we don't think and you would like to go, don't hesitate, because for us it's very easy to add a country.
Okay, cool. So we've been talking for 20 minutes. I think people are really eager to see the software in action. So what do you think, Alexandre, about like getting started and show to the people a little bit of your the software?
Of course. Let's go in. So I'll try to share the code screen. Okay, it's okay. You see my screen?
Yep. Right before you begin, there is another question of Simi. So, I mean, when we publish job offers unique for tech openings in Europe, where companies with similar publish, I think I'll let you read this one as well, because
yes, maybe we can answer it after
more,
the demonstration if you wish.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
will maybe simple. Sorry, Sammy. We go back to you in 5 minutes.
Maybe the demo will answer your questions.
Yeah. So it's the main. This one is the main view. Sorry, French pronunciation. Main view of Lonescale. So when you log in, you will go to this one. I made for you 2 workflow before, because as said earlier, Lonescale is in real time. So if the workflows that we will make now will have a result in some minutes, on some hour, depending on which criteria we will put inside. So I prepare some workflow before. It's the one we always use, and I will send you I will show you the result of the workflow. So if we add a new workflow, it's very simple. You click on a button, you choose the department. We have 2 categories. Sorry. The first one is choose the criteria that you would like to check on the job offer, which criteria is important to you. And the second one is which criteria are important to you for your ECP. So which job offer we will keep and check the company on checking if it's match your ECP or not. So for the buying signal coming from a job offer, it's pretty simple. I choose a department. Earlier we speak, by example, for head of sales, so we'll take business. When you choose a department, it will propose to you some job title associated with the department. So I can check one, business development, business developer, if you want, account manager. And you can type any title that you would like to add, because if I do it in French, maybe I will have to commercial. Lonescale is in English, so it will not show me this one. So if I add it, I can add whatever I want. And it's not because I am in this business department that I can add maybe an accounting manager if I would like. It's always possible.
Okay. And this works like a keyword search?
No, this is a
No?
job title search. So if you put business development, it will go for every business development offer. If you
Okay.
put business development on, it's a or condition, it's not a and condition. So in a workflow, if you add several job title, it will go for each one of the job title individually.
Okay. But I mean, like in business development, like have you created like a list of job titles that correspond to business development, or
Yes,
are
you
you
have
looking for the
this.
keyword business development?
No, it will go for the job offer within the title business development.
Okay. Okay, got it.
We show you a list of job title in business when you select business, and you can choose some example. If I, by example, select accounting, I will have other choice of job titles that we help you to find. But the best thing is if you have other job titles I would like to add, don't hesitate to type it.
Okay, cool.
So if I go for business developer on sales, by example, country in France, I can choose the state. So if I go for US, I have the US states, not the French one. It will be better. And the last criteria on this is there is any keywords important for me in this job offer. This one is an exclusion criteria. So if I put a keyword as, I don't know, Python, on in any of these job offer, in none of them there is Python, I will have any result, none result, because if there's sorry, I know it very clear, but this keyword, if they are not inside the job offer, it will trash the job offer, you see. So if I want to be more sure, I can add several keywords like HubSpot and other things, and it will be a or condition. So if any of the one, if any one of these keywords are present in the job offer, it will be a match. If they are not, it will be a mismatch. Is it
Okay,
clear?
so like job titles is for the title of the job
Yeah.
offer, and keyword is for like the content, the text inside.
Yes,
And
as a content
okay,
inside. And the
okay,
main objective is it maybe if I'm looking for head of sale in Lonescale, we will target people having sales ops, head of sales, head of marketing, or CRM manager, and we will go for keyword as data management, get qualified leads, etc., etc. So we will add some keyword. After you can choose the industry, we go for the company ECP criteria. So, by example, I would like to have business offer from company, but me, I am saying only to company from maybe 100 to 200 people working in internet industry. So I will add this to be sure to not have people working in pharmaceutical industry maybe, or working in banking, because I don't care about banking. I don't sell to banker. So I will put my criteria, and basically the working will be simple. It will fetch all the job offer that I needed with this criteria, and after it will just I don't find my word, trier. You remember it?
split like
Split,
um,
yeah. It will split all the job offer and find the good one matching this criteria. It will keep it, on the other one it will trash it. And I am able, if I wish, to add some criteria that tools using in the company. Maybe I have only Salesforce integration, so I want only company having Salesforce. I am able to add some domain name. So if I want to follow my client, if I have a prospect list that I want to follow, or maybe my opponents, and I am even able to add a list to follow a list. I save my workflow, and after it will be going. So I will have some results coming in real time, and after it, if I add a webhook URL, it will push it in the webhook too. Maybe we have
well,
already some question, I guess.
Yeah, Anthony was asking, do you enrich with email once you found the lead? So I was answering that,
Okay.
like you said, you
Yes,
don't do it for now, but maybe within a few weeks.
yes, it will come and you will be able to tell, okay, in the workflow setting, I would like to have the head of sales of this company, 4 people from this company as head of sales on C-level on sales. And it will give you the people that we can find with all the information we can get on email if we can find one. And for email, as said before, we use Dope Contact.
And I had a question on the filters you showed before. Like, how do you identify the industries and the company size of the company on job offer? Like, are they like information you can get on the job offer platform themselves?
It mainly come from the web,
Yeah.
so mainly from search engine with LinkedIn or information like this. And
Okay.
from to be simple, in the industry criteria, the industry are based on LinkedIn industry. So
Okay.
it's more simple for you if internet is the same as you are used to use with LinkedIn. The main
Okay.
thing we will add in next week will be some magical industry. It will be lists that we pre-build as Crunchbase do it and other can do it with, by example, all the startup in France, all the startup in English, the fintech, all the industrial company and everything like this. So we will add pre-built lists from some country on some type of company, and you will be able to select it on or exclude them.
There is an interesting question from Max. Asking that what's the difference between like your tool and the hiring on LinkedIn tag on Sales Navigator? So,
Okay.
Sales Navigator versus Lonescale.
Yeah, good question. The first one is the company will be hiring on LinkedIn or not. For now, on LinkedIn, 40% of job offer are offered from recruiting firm, and only 60% of job offer are from companies. Is the first thing. The second thing to know is a lot of companies don't publish job to LinkedIn. It can be weird, but it's the case too. If you go to Indeed or to, I don't know, Glassdoor or Google Job or any one of them, or you go on LinkedIn, you will have a huge difference. So LinkedIn is not used by everyone. So hiring on LinkedIn is not the it will not allow you to have all the company, and it depends of which company you are targeting. If you are targeting company not so present in LinkedIn, will not have so much information like restaurant, like supermarket and something like this. Is the first thing to know. The second one is the criteria hiring on LinkedIn will tell you, okay, this company is hiring on LinkedIn. Okay, this company hire, no. But if you go to every company with more than 100 people, they will all have job offer on all hire somebody. But which kind of job are they hiring for? Which information you can find from the job they're hiring for? Okay, they're hiring in finance, some financial director, and the financial director should master, I don't know, AGCAP. It's a good information for you because if you are selling something compatible with AGCAP or something like this, it's a good buying signal for you. And you know it's in financial. So the main difference will be this because we take buying signal available on the web and we put them help you to find qualified lead with it.
Okay, so you're saying that like Sales Navigator and LinkedIn only capture a small percentage
Yeah.
of the market, and they don't like offer so much information
Yeah,
or all
if your
information they do.
persona is to target every company from 200 people, if you crush this criteria on LinkedIn, I am not sure we'll have too much difference. The only difference you will have maybe will be the company don't publishing their job on LinkedIn.
Okay, anything maybe like for more traditional businesses,
Yeah,
like SMBs, maybe maybe
they will
they're
not
not
go
so.
on LinkedIn job offer.
Mm.
But mainly the other thing you can have is pretty simple. If you have some on this criteria hiring in LinkedIn, just tell you this company is hiring, but what for what on which kind of post and everything like this.
Yeah,
Is
it's
this
true that
information
you.
which is
Yeah,
interesting?
sorry.
The company is hiring is good information, but the buying signal is not a company is hiring, is a company what kind of post they're hiring, how many is hiring, etc., etc.
It's true that you can filter on which type of job is targeted by a company when they're hiring. You just know like actually I think it's more like a company's growing filter. Like it's hiring, so it's growing, you know. But you don't
Yeah.
get more information than that. You just know that they are growing because they're hiring, but
Yes,
no, not so much.
on Max, you are right. You can go to LinkedIn page after, but if you want to do it to 1,000 company, it can be long.
Yeah, yeah. This looks like a really painful process. What about
We
seeing
can
what
make a
these?
ROIs if you want.
Yeah. Maybe try to do it and compare the time you can save with Lonescale Max. What about looking at the data you get from the extraction and the CSV
Yeah, so I
you
put
give
it in
us?
Google Sheet because when you download it in CSV on my computer will not agree with it. So I put them on Google Sheet. So if we go the one I download with data engineer on the criteria within the state 44 in France. So the results were this one. So which data will you give will you have, sorry, it's the same data in CSV or in biopayload in a webhook. So you have the data from the job offer. Okay, which kind of post?
Can you zoom a little bit so we can see clearly
Yeah,
the
sorry.
because it's like many information at the same time. Ah, perfect. Thanks.
Perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
so you have information about the job offer, the company, which company is hiring. This one is more to help you distinguish the job offer and everything. It's or job ID in a database. You will have the description of the company, the type of contract they are hiring for, because maybe you are don't interested in internship, by example, the location of the post, the date of publication, the domain website of the company, the level the post is for. Is it a C-level, a director, an internship, operational people? The category of the job offer. So one improvement we make last week was to go from one category possible to a multi-dimensional category. So nowadays we are able to tell you, okay, it's engineering, it's tech team, it's data team. You can have several categories for one job offer. You will have the LinkedIn URL of the company, if they have LinkedIn, of course. The LinkedIn industry of the company, if they have LinkedIn, of course. The staff count of company, the follower count, the tools that the company use. This one comes from three sources. The first one is the website of the company. If we detect any cookies and everything on the website. The second one is from DNS, and the last one is from job offer. So if we find some tools in the job offer, we'll put them there as Salesforce, Miro, Notion. It can be a lot of things. By example, Datadog, Jenkins, everything like this.
Okay.
The foundation, if you have it, the specialties, if we have it, is like tags and something like this. Okay, and we are working a lot to improve this. Telling, okay, this company is a SaaS, this company is a marketplace, this company is a provider, and everything like this. So it's a good point for us, or the fintech. So we'll work a lot to improve this. But for now, we are giving as tag, and it's pretty accurate, but not enough for us.
Okay.
You have a tagline, so it's basically the meta from the website. Some hashtag, if you have it. Other company restriction, and the last one is address. If we can find an address for the company, we'll give you the address of the headquarters.
Okay, cool. So you get but you get many information about the technologies as well. It's a criteria for prospecting.
Yeah, we will add so this month some suggestion of people that we can contact matching for you in this company. So it's a result that you have. The second thing is, okay, if I make a flow, I connect it to my CRM by a webhook. Maybe I don't want to have all this information, or maybe I will have 1,000 results after 1 month or 2 months. I would like to go deeper inside. Maybe search in, but it's difficult sometimes to search in a CRM. So we had a little thing. We are working on a little thing right now. It's a search engine. It will allow you to search in your workflow some results, company result for now and after people. And you can select the list, and after select the criteria that you are watching in the list. So maybe the job of account of the company, maybe the tools. I want only for my list the company using Salesforce, for my location, something like this. I will remove filter to be simple at the beginning. So we'll have the result, and after I have the list of my company, and I am able to check more information maybe that I take, as I have a little resume of this, little resume of the tools. Soon you will have a list of employees working for you, the job offer matching from this company for me, and after in which list they are on, which people of my company on it, because maybe we are working on the same prospect. It can be sad. And if I want to search inside, I can make search cumulative criteria as I wish. It's very pretty simple. It's simple. It's more simple that you can do it in your CRM if you are looking in the tools like Lonescale profile, for example.
Okay, so it avoids you the pain to like do this filtering inside your Google Sheet or your your CRM. Okay, got it.
In a CRM, I put example of what it can match in a CRM if you do it, depending on how you synchronize it.
Pipedrive?
Yeah, we are using Pipedrive in Lonescale, so
okay.
It's a Pipedrive. So I put you this afternoon a little example of what it can look in your CRM, but you can do it as you wish. It's pretty simple to set up.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it's good information to have as a sales to have so many information about the job offers and technology like that. We are at the end of this webinar, so just before we end this webinar, I will show you a quick technique so you can wait before Lonescale is adding the prospect contact details in the file. So while the team is developing this feature, we can take the Lonescale file. Raj asking a question: how do I sign up to the 100 per month plan? Alexandre, you get a link. Maybe you want a client live here.
Yeah.
On this webinar.
The simple thing is we onboard everyone of a customer or trying period. We do one-to-one onboarding. It's 15 minutes. The idea is to help you set up a workflow and help you to have the best usage of the platforms that you can have. So the simple thing is to ask me on. We will plan you a quick onboarding, and after you will have access to the platform.
Okay. Well, I guess you will have a meeting with Raj soon. You know what? It's already a little bit late, so I would just send you I made a YouTube video about how to import a file on Sales Navigator. So I won't make the live demo here, but if you want like to import the Lonescale file and get the decision makers inside Sales Navigator after that. So you build your CSVL companies with Lonescale, and then you want the contact details, LinkedIn URL, and emails of the people. You can go on Sales Navigator if you have a Sales Navigator team account. You upload the file, and then you follow the tutorials on the video, and you'll be able to identify like the head of talent, head of data, head of sales of this company, extract the search with Evaboot, and then find the emails with drop contact or another email finder, and that will give you the contact details before Lonescale release the feature and the prospect and contact details. So it gives you a way to wait a little bit. Thank you, everyone. If we don't have no more questions, if you have more questions, like ask them now, or we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you, Alexandre, for this presentation. It was
Thanks
really
for your
clear.
time, for the invitation, Jean-Baptiste. And sorry for everyone to our French pronunciation. I know sometimes it's charming, but sometimes it's a pain for the ear. So
we get better. We get better.
Yeah, every day.
And yeah, if Raj is becoming a client, like this webinar, is a success. Thank you, Max.
Simi, we forgot the question for Simi. Sorry. Simi, so
okay.
I mean, we
question for Simi. If you scroll up a little bit, you got a little paragraph with Simi question.
Yeah, where companies with similar publish their offering to community administration get a company can publish within a company. Okay, not sure to understand it, but Lonescale will not help you to publish job offer. It will help you to screen the job offer that were published in this community, yeah, but you will not able to publish new job offer. But if you would like to track job offer coming from companies, maybe 50 or 100 of them, to follow them or their job offer is totally possible, yes. So I hope I answer your question, Sami. If I didn't, just go on lonescale.com and go in the chat as this, and we will answer you with great pleasure.
Okay, cool. Looks like you answered the question right.
Okay.
Okay. So thank you, guys. If you're interested in knowing more about Lonescale, feel free to book a meeting with Alexandre on the Lonescale website. And I wish you a great day, and see you in the next webinar.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you again, Alexandre. Bye. See you.